Let's start off with something simple, but to kids, absolutely magical: growing their own plants. This activity is a fantastic way to introduce concepts of environmental stewardship and general responsibility to your child. Having them grow a plant from seed form allows them to see the process in which roots develop, helps them learn time management and responsibility as they have to remember to water it, and creates a fantastic opportunity for you to bond with your child. All you need to get started is a small pot, some soil, and a seed. If you want to go for the classic setup and introduce your child to how root systems work, I would recommend using a small plastic bag, so this way they can see the roots develop within the soil. A fantastic place to start is with an herb like basil, lemongrass, or mint. These are easy to grow, don't require high maintenance, and are great to introduce your child to cooking as well. Imagine creating a meal with your child that they helped from beginning to end, seed to plate. Talk about a feeling of impact. Truly, the name of the game when it comes to this activity is involvement. Have your child be there at every step of the way. They should be scooping the soil, deciding what to plant, and caring for it every day. This is also a fantastic way to teach patience and delayed gratification. Your plant isn't going to grow overnight, but that doesn't mean you should stop watering it. These are all skills that will carry well beyond just natural environmental studies and into their everyday lives. If you're looking for a way to make this even more engaging, check out the Blossom app. We have a full review of it over at smartbubblegum.com, but this app is fantastic for identifying different things happening with your plant. If you begin to see wilting, you can take a picture and it will show you what the possible causes are. It'll also teach you facts such as what amount of light that plant should have, what kinds of food, and even teach about plant diseases. The coolest part? Let's say that your question isn't easily findable on the app. They have a botanist helpline that you can call or text to get instant answers to your questions. Pretty cool, right? Next up, it's time to take learning outside. And I don't just mean outside the classroom. I mean taking your child to a local park, zoo, or even your own backyard. By heading over to a local nature reserve or park, your child is going to be able to identify plants and animals in the real world. Instead of just looking at pictures, they're going to have to identify things based on touch, scent, and tactile feelings. It's been proven that the more ways a child can interact with an object, the better they are at remembering it. So by combining scent, touch, and sight, your child is going to love learning far more. Taking them outside also allows them to see the ecosystem in action. When you're describing the water cycle and how water comes down from the clouds, they're able to see where it winds up. When you explain how rivers work, they'll be able to see the different miniature streams connect into a lake. This creates an amazing opportunity for your child to engage with you, to ask questions based off of curiosities right in front of them. They're not being fed what they should ask. You're leading them through a natural series of curiosity. This is the basis of the Montessori method of education, and you're getting all of the benefits of it, plus excellent bonding time with your child. Your children may be interested when they see a plant or animal of asking, what might it eat? Where might it live? For an extra layer of fun, I would recommend an app like iNaturalist. iNaturalist works by allowing you to take pictures of plants, animals, or other environmental features, and it will do the work of identifying it for you. If your child finds a neat butterfly, you don't have to know every species of butterfly to satiate their curiosity. They can take a picture and it will find out for you. This way, you can focus on the bigger pictures. It's like having your own nature guide in your pocket. To make the adventure even more interactive, try developing a scavenger hunt. By the way, there is a feature within the app that lets you do this too. Write down a list of things that they should find. One bug, one plant, one animal, one flower. The list can be whatever you know is available in your local park. This way, they have a goal to go after, and it introduces a fun layer of gamification. For the third activity, try setting up a nature station in your backyard or balcony, even if you're living in an apartment. As long as you have access to a windowsill, you can create a fun and interactive nature station. You really don't need much space to make this work. Just a small area where you can leave out some plants, soil, and other things the local wildlife may enjoy. You can start with a simple bird feeder. You can find them on Amazon or any other place you go shopping, but they're also super easy to make with just a pine cone and some peanut butter. All you do is smear the peanut butter on the pine cone and sprinkle bird seed throughout, then hang it up. Ta-da! You have a bird feeder that the animals will adore. Another great idea is to set out a small, shallow dish for birds and butterflies to drink from. This way, over time, your child can observe the small visitors attending their station. Over time, your child will be able to enjoy the party of animals hanging out right outside your window. So, when you ask your child to do things like put away the dishes, they're able to better conceptualize that small actions have a big impact. Finally, let's talk about DIY. A great way to reuse materials around your house is to create an eco-craft project. Start by collecting items such as empty water bottles, scraps of fabric, old t-shirts, anything that you normally would throw away. Then you work with your child to turn them into something new. This can be a new art project, but it could also be something really practical. One of my favorite memories is when I took an old hanger, added a scrap of fabric to it, and created a custom jewelry holder where I was able to keep my earrings. It was something I was proud of for years. This is also great to incorporate with the other activities. For example, you can make a fantastic birdhouse out of just a cardboard box and some other scrap materials. As you craft these, be sure to explain why reusing materials is important. Why in reuse, reduce, recycle, reuse comes up first. It is the best way to help protect our planet. This also encourages your child to think of other ways to reduce waste in their life, like using reusable water bottles or bringing their own bags to the store. If you're looking for some more inspiration and step-by-step instructions, we have a full guide on everything environmental listed at smartbubblegum.com. Be sure to check it out, as well as the in-depth reviews on every app that we've mentioned here today. I hope these activities help you and your family connect just a little bit more with nature, and I'll see you next week.